Hey you guys, it's Jocy. Today I'm here to make 4 items from the new MiniVerse Diner Series 4. The first item I'm going to be making is a Niswa Salad, and for this item we were given this cute speckled bowl. To make our salad we were given a bag of romaine lettuce. So we're just going to go ahead and cut the bag open, and then here is the lettuce. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump a bunch of that salad into the bowl. And what I like about this lettuce is that the pieces are all different. There's some rib pieces and the leafy pieces, so it makes it look more realistic. For this salad, we got a bottle of honey mustard. So we're just going to go ahead and drizzle some onto our lettuce leaves. We got this cute little fork, which we're going to use to toss our lettuce leaves with our honey mustard dressing. I'm just going to go ahead and mix it around until the leaves are coated with the dressing. Once I'm done mixing the romaine lettuce and the dressing together, I'm going to take my fork and just arrange the lettuce pieces how I want them. For our salad, we were also given this cute veggie tray, which includes some cherry tomatoes, some red potatoes, and some green beans. And then we're just going to go ahead and place on all the ingredients, however much we want on our salad. For this salad, we were also given a halved hard-boiled egg, which we're going to place in the bowl. And check out this super cute can of tuna. Oh my gosh. So we're going to go ahead and take off the lid, and here it is. It really does look like tuna. I was so surprised. So I went ahead and piled some of that tuna in the center of our bowl and then drizzled on a little bit more of the honey mustard. After adding a little bit more of that honey mustard, I'm just mixing it in with our tuna just so that when we cure it, everything can cure all together. Next, I went ahead and stuck my fork into the salad before setting the whole thing. For our salad, we got this cute placemat that says "A Veggie Good Day," and here is our finished salad. It looks so yummy. I've never actually had a Niswa salad, and I definitely want to try one now. The next item we're going to be making is the stuffed pasta, and for this item we get this box of large pasta shells. I was really shocked at how realistic these pasta shells look, because look at that, they look so real. And to stuff our shells we get this tub of ricotta cheese with herbs. So here is what it looks like. I went ahead and got some of the ricotta with my fork and then started stuffing the shells. And I'm just using the fork to pack the ricotta down. But I'm also trying to give it a little dome look. So once I'm done fully stuffing it, I'm going to pack it down. And then the fork leaves like an imprint. So then I'm using my finger to just smooth out those lines. And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other shells the same way as I did the first one. For this dish, we got this cute little cast iron skillet, and we also got a jar of tomato sauce. So we're going to go ahead and take the lid off, and then the little seal. Once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and just pour a bunch of that sauce into the bottom of the skillet. Next, I'm just taking my fork to spread out that tomato sauce. I'm so excited because for this item we got a pepper shaker, and if you got the salt shaker from the happy hour tequila shots, then you have a matching set. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and add some of that salt to our tomato sauce and then mix it up with our fork. Next, we can start placing our stuffed pasta shells into our skillet. So once I place one in, I'm going to go ahead and roll it a little bit just so that the sauce can get on the sides of the shells. I decided just to go ahead and place the remaining shells in the skillet first, and I needed to add a little bit more tomato sauce. And then once I do that, then I'm going to go ahead and roll the shells. So it's up to you. You can do that if you want, or you can just place them in the skillet. But I just like how this looks. Once I've arranged the shells where I permanently want them, I'm going to go ahead and set the whole thing. I didn't like how the ricotta looked in the shells after me moving around so much, so I went ahead and added more ricotta to each of the shells and then just fixed it. And then here's what it looks like. I like how it looks much better. So once we've done that, we can go ahead and add on our basil. I went ahead and added a little drop of tomato sauce right there in the center, and then I'm going to arrange the basil leaves. And once I have done that, I decided to add just a little bit more tomato sauce on some of the sides of the shells. I just wanted the sauce to be a little bit darker. And then once we're done, we're going to go ahead and set the whole thing with our UV light. We got the cutest little placemat for our dish. And once we set our dish on it, our stuffed pasta shells are all done. I think this looks super yummy. The next dish is one that I was super excited to get and make, which is the Salami Baguette. So for this dish, we were given this cute little baguette that is wrapped in paper, and here it is. It was in plastic, so we had to take the plastic off. As you can see, it's in two pieces, well, actually four once we break it in half. And I love the details, like little air bubbles that real bread has, so that's cool. For our sandwich, we also got a jar of Dijon mustard, and this is what the mustard looks like. Unlike a real sandwich, we're not going to spread the mustard on the whole slice of bread. We're just going to put it on the edges for curing purposes. For our sandwich, we were given this tray of salami slices and cheese. We're just going to go ahead and take a few slices of that salami and put it on each piece of bread, and then we're going to go ahead and cure it. Next, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more of that Dijon mustard on the edges of the sandwich. Then we're going to grab a piece of our cheese, and then we're going to cut it in half, and then cut those halves in half so that we have 4 triangles of cheese. Then we're going to place 2 pieces of cheese on each half of the sandwich. Then we're going to go ahead and cure that layer. Next, it's time to add our lettuce, and here is the lettuce we were given. So we're going to add a little bit more Dijon mustard to our sandwich, then place a couple lettuce leaves on each of those halves. Once we've added on our lettuce, we're going to go ahead and set that layer. Finally, it's time to add on the top piece of bread, and I'm just adding that Dijon mustard resin to parts where I know that the UV light will be able to reach it and then be able to cure everything all together. If you're wondering about this tray, it didn't come with this item. It's from the Hello Kitty and Friends Pump Pumperin sandwich cookies, but it came in handy for this dish. Now that our sandwiches are done, we can wrap them up with this Pack-A-Witch set. And this comes with 3 sheets of deli paper, 3 stickers, and then a bunch of twine. We're going to go ahead and fold 1 sheet of that deli paper in half and then wrap it around one of the sandwiches. And then we're going to secure the ends with one of the stickers. It looks cute already, but we're going to make it even cuter by wrapping a piece of twine around it and then making a little bow. I have to say this was the hardest part in making this sandwich, but look how cute they look. For this item, we got this cute little Yummy Bites placemat and this super cute picnic basket. And we're going to put one of our sandwiches in there. So we're just going to lift up one of the ends and then stick our sandwich inside. And look how cute that looks. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite items. The last item we're going to be making is an ice cream taco, and I was super excited to get this and make this. But for this item, we got a box of waffle taco shells. So we get 2 of them. And check it out. These look so realistic and they look so good. For our ice cream taco, we were given this bottle of chocolate syrup, and once I add the nozzle to that bottle, I'm just going to drizzle some on the edge of the taco shell. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my toothpick to spread out that chocolate syrup. I want my chocolate syrup to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to go ahead and set that layer and then add a little bit more of that chocolate syrup. Before setting that second layer of chocolate syrup, I'm going to go ahead and add some sprinkles. For this item, we were given this small container of cute sprinkles. We're just going to put on however much we want. And then once we do that, I'm just going to go ahead and use my toothpick to arrange them and then push the ones that are sticking up down. I went ahead and did the same thing to the other side, and once we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and set that. We can't have an ice cream taco without ice cream, so here we were given a tub of strawberry ice cream and a scooper. So what's different about this item is that we're not given pre-formed ice cream scoops. This time we actually get to scoop our ice cream, which is really fun. So I'm just taking a scoop, but then for this scoop, I'm just pushing it down and filling the bottom portion of the taco. Once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and get some scoops of ice cream and then place them on the top of the taco. So I'm going to go ahead and place 3 scoops on there. You could put more or less if you wanted, but looks so cute already. And then, of course, we need more chocolate, so I'm just going to go ahead and drizzle a little bit more chocolate on there as well as add a few more sprinkles. And then we're going to go ahead and set it, and then our ice cream taco is all done. We got the perfect scoop placemat for this item, as well as this super cute Triceratops taco holder. Oh my gosh, I definitely wanted this item just for that taco holder. But check out our little ice cream taco inside of our holder. It is so stinking cute. Here are all 4 items I made in this video from the new MiniVerse Diner Series 4. I loved making all of these items. I definitely love diner series in general, just for the variety of different foodie items we get to make. And this diner series 4 was no exception. The salami baguette is my favorite of the four, but I loved how the Niswa salad turned out, and that can of tuna. I can't get over how realistic that tuna looked. But also, the stuffed shells was fun to make, and the dinosaur taco, or the ice cream taco in the dinosaur holder, is so stinking cute. Leave in the comments down below what you think of this series so far and what is your favorite item. I cannot wait to make the other four items that I have from this series, and stay tuned for a process video part 2 of me making those items. Okay, I guess that's it, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. Until next time, bye.